Winter's breath chills the air, snowflakes dance and swirl, crystal skies and frosted dreams, ready to take on the world. Winter wonderland, free and wild. I see my soul in your smile. Snowmen grinning, hearts aglow. With your love, I'll never let go. I'll never let go. Shadows fall, lights softly gleam, footprints trace a frozen stream. Whispers float on icy winds, hope ignites the night. Hand in hand we face the cold, wrapped in love's warm light. Winter wonderland, free and wild. I see my soul in your smile. Snowmen grinning, hearts aglow. With your love, I'll never let go. Through the frost and falling snow, our hearts beat as one. Every step a memory made underneath the winter sun. Winter wonderland, free and wild. I see my soul in your smile. Snowmen grinning, hearts aglow. With your love, I'll never let go. I'll never let go. Stars drift away, the dawn draws near. Springtime blooms and wipes away fear.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I am the dust at the feet of God's servants. Only God is special. Welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well whenever you watch this. And any ninjas in the back, welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. It's Monday. Hopefully the week started off right, just the way it should. If not, hopefully it gets better. We've still got the rest of the week to go. You know, tomorrow's Tuesday. It's not the end of the world. It's only Tuesday. You've still got a whole week to go. But yes, Winter Wonderland. Oh my God. Oh, I hope you guys like that new song I just made. I've been going for walks every once in a while in the evenings, and yeah, I was just inspired to write a song about how amazing winter is, because spring is my favorite, but winter, each season has its pros and its cons. So just walking around again tonight, and I was just like, because the last few nights, basically what it was, the last few times I went for a walk, it was always cloudy, and it was nice, but today I went out and it was a beautiful, beautiful night. There was a few clouds, but I could see the stars. The moon was out. It's like a half moon today. It was just beautiful, honestly, like stunning. And it just got me in the mood to like write a song about it, because I love winter. Even though spring is my favorite, I do love winter. Winter is so nice. Like I said, I got to see the stars. When you're in spring going to summer, typically the days are getting longer, so the amount of stars you see is less, especially when you're in cities. When you're in the city, you don't see that many stars because of the light pollution. They have started introducing these new lampposts though, with the LED lights where they directly face downwards, so it doesn't send as much light upwards. So if you're in one of those areas, nice. But yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome going for a walk, enjoying the stars, the moon coming and going behind the few wisps of clouds. And then the fresh air. Oh god, the fresh air. There's nothing like a winter. I want to say winter breath. There's nothing like winter breath. You know, when it's like that icy, chilly, like you feel it. You feel it differently. It's lovely. I love it. I hope you guys are enjoying the winter. We haven't got much longer left of it. And I was going to say unfortunately, but I like going into spring. So, but it's unfortunate because, like everything in life, everything goes through changes. Life goes through changes. Seasons go through changes. People go through changes. Everything goes through changes in life, and change is the only guarantee change and death change and death are the only guarantees you have in life. So yeah, as much as I'm enjoying it at the moment, I do know that it's going to be changing soon, and it's going to go into something different, which I like spring. The birds and the bees come out, the flowers start popping up, and it's going to be a beautiful spring this year, I think. I have a feeling. But yes, it's just me here, just appreciating life, thanking God for winters, summers, springs, and autumns. Just appreciating every moment that we have, because that's all we have, the moments. You know, one moment you're here, then one moment you're not. So you've got to make sure you enjoy it to the best you can, even if it is just going for a little walk into the night. Yeah, so that was pretty much my little spiel about the beautiful night I had. I'm going to play a little video, which I have got lined up here. And I'll hide my face.
Zarathustra. In the chapter called The Bestowing Virtue, Friedrich Nietzsche wrote something surprising. Zarathustra, a sage who is also the central character of the book, tells his followers to stop following him. He says, "I now go alone, my disciples. You too go now, alone. Thus I want it. I advise you, depart from me, and guard yourselves against Zarathustra. And better still, be ashamed of him. Perhaps he has deceived you." This is one of my favorite parts of the book. I found it surprising, but interesting, that the sage would tell his followers to be ashamed of him, abandon him, and mistrust him. Why would he do that? As usual, I'm going to explore this idea through a dialogue. A young student spent years searching for enlightenment. He traveled across many countries and lived among various groups of ascetics, but after years of searching, he found his quest to be fruitless. Finally, he gave up and decided to work on a farm. The farmer he worked with was a simple man. He didn't talk much, but when he did, he enjoyed a good philosophical debate with the student. At first, the student was open to debate, doubting much of what the farmer said, thinking he was similar to the other ascetics that the student had met in the past. But after some time, the young student sensed an immense wisdom and tranquility inside the farmer. He started to agree with the farmer more and more. The student's desire for enlightenment had returned, and so the student worked with the farmer for months, absorbing his knowledge. Eventually, the farmer noticed that the student had stopped debating with him, and the following conversation ensued. Farmer: "I think it's time for you to leave." Student: "Leave? Why?" "Listen, when you first arrived here, we had many things to teach one another. We grew together and learned from each other. Your mind was inquisitive, but recently, you've begun to believe everything I say. You've gone from an inquirer to a believer, and I won't let you do that to yourself or to me. We're both better off if you leave." "But I came seeking the truth, and I found it in you." "The truth? You're lost, kid. Why would you send me away like this? How can you do that to me?" "Let me show you something. Take a look at this map. What do you see?" "I see our farm, the river nearby, and the mountains. No, you see an image of our farm, the river nearby, and the mountains, not the things themselves. Now tell me, what can you learn from this map? I can learn where the farm and the river are, the height of the mountain, where the berry trees are, where we plant our carrots. No, you can't. Give it a few millennia. The river will dry up, the mountains will move, and this farm may be a city. You can't learn anything about the farm as it is. You can only see an image of it as it was at some point in time. See, a man's memory is like this map. It can capture a shadow of reality, and he can share that with you, but he can never give you the reality itself. A man can give you his memories of the truth, but he can never give you the truth itself. He can tell you where the farm was, but you'd still have to verify it for yourself. If you want the truth as you say, there can be no intermediaries, no middlemen. If there's a middleman, then he's the one you're following, not the truth. But what's wrong with following you? If you follow me, you'll live according to my memories. You'll live according to my map, and you'll never learn to construct your own. What if my map is wrong? Then you'll be lost with me, and you won't be able to correct me because you never learned to navigate on your own. And if you can't correct me, then we're no longer able to help each other. But if you learn to see for yourself, if you learn to construct your own map of reality, then we can come together as friends and individuals. We can compare our maps and help one another see reality as it really is. And when we both see reality as it is, we can journey through it together as equals. I guess you're right. I'll start packing my things. In a letter to his sister, Nietzsche wrote, "If you wish to strive for peace of soul and pleasure, then believe. If you wish to be a devotee of truth, then inquire." And in my opinion, Zarathustra tells his followers to leave him because they are still believers. He wants them to become inquirers. He doesn't want followers. He doesn't want people to believe what he says. He wants them to doubt him, inquire, verify what he says for themselves, and see if they arrive at the same vision of reality. And if they arrive at the same vision of reality, then they can be travelers in this world together. They can be equals. But if they simply believe what he says, then they become followers. Followers learn to follow someone else's map, and by doing so, they lose a direct connection to reality. And if they lose a direct connection to reality, we all lose the value that comes from their own unique perspective. We lose the value of independent verification and the possibility of someone correcting us. But inquirers, on the other hand, make their own maps and maintain their connection to reality. And because of this, they bring us actual value through their unique perspective of the world. But at the end of the day, this is just my opinion and understanding of Nietzsche's words, not advice. Feel free to use this information however you like.
That was a little video I thought would be really interesting because as I was just talking about change, life is all about change. And it's also about the journey of life. And sometimes you have to go on that journey on your own. You don't always have to have someone with you. And like the guy was saying to the little kid, the farmer was saying to the kid, you can't follow somebody else. If you're following somebody else, you're not making your own path and you're not navigating yourself. You're following someone else's path. And this is actually kind of something I said yesterday. I said this yesterday to, I was on Big Nose's channel, if you guys watched yesterday's stream. I was talking to one of the Muslim guys there, and I told him, your book, the Quran actually says, don't follow the one who guides, follow the one, don't follow the one who is guided, follow the one who guides. So essentially it's saying, don't follow the person that's sitting around telling you what to do, go direct to the source. Don't look for an intermediary. Don't look for someone to put on a pedestal. Try and navigate life yourself and learn as much as you can, because that's where you learn, when you're navigating yourself. If you're too busy following someone else, you're never ever going to learn. You're just going to learn what they think and what they should do, and you become a version of them rather than the best version of yourself. And as I've said from beginning, day dot on the channel, all I push or promote. It's a push like a drug dealer. I push it. The only thing I promote is truth, love, compassion, contentment, humility as a foundation. And then you could build upon that to be the best version of yourself. It's not about you changing who you are. It's just about understanding that these values can actually help guide you when times are tough, when you are alone, when things look bleak, when you're walking through the storm, whatever analogy you want to use, whatever poetic words that you could think of for the struggle, you need to have some kind of foundation. And that's why I always say the righteous path for me has led me to places I never thought I'd be able to go, or deal with things I never thought I'd be able to deal with on my own. And then the righteous path showed me I was never alone, because the big man upstairs is always keeping an eye on us. He's always trying to take care of us. So yeah, this one's pretty much a short stream. I don't want to make it a long one. Yesterday was a good 9 hours because I went on Big Nose's stream. I'm not doing that again today. Yeah, so that's it for tonight. Don't forget, life keeps changing. You have to change with it. You have to grow with it. Change isn't always bad. Sometimes you go from winter to spring. Sometimes you go from summer to autumn, or autumn to winter. It's just the different phases of life. Like I've said previously, you've got the wavelength. So sometimes you're going up, sometimes you're going down. But staying true to yourself and making sure that you are doing and saying what you want and not what other people want you to say or do. And yeah, just finding yourself and making sure that you live true to yourself while being the best version of yourself. The higher self, like the capital S self. But that's it. That's it for tonight. I hope you guys have an amazing evening. Thank you for joining. For the ninjas, those of you who watch afterwards, I hope you guys have an amazing day whenever you watch this. Thank you. Love you. Goodbye.
In the hush of morning light, find a place where shadows hide. Whisper truths in silent night. Soul serenity inside. In the world feels loud and wild, seek the gentle breath of grace. In the eyes of every child, see divinity's embrace. Quiet stillness holds the key to a mind that's truly free. In the tranquil we confide, finding God, a peace inside. Mountain tops and waters deep echo with a sacred hymn. In His care, our spirits sleep, cleared from every worldly spring. As the stars paint dusky skies, see His love in every beam. In the night where calmness lies, dreams of heaven softly gleam. Moments pause and hearts align, feel the warmth of His design. In the stillness we shall find, God imparts a peace of mind.
I feel so calm after I listen to that. I love that song. Anyways, I'm back again because I forgot to add something. Where we were watching the video, he said not to be a believer, but to be a seeker. Yes. Okay. I just wanted to clarify this point. You want to be a seeker first, a seeker of truth. Once you're able to find that truth, then you believe in that truth. You can't prove it to anyone else because they have to then become a seeker to find that truth themselves. This is the same thing that the farmer was saying to the kid. Is like, don't just believe me. You need to go out and learn and seek and grow as much as you can, and then you will believe what you need to believe. Okay, just wanted to clarify that. Thank you again. Good night all. Love you all. Bye. Struggling to press the end button. All right. Bye.